Hey beautiful people, welcome to my channel. We are just going to jump straight into it.
I usually don't tie myself when I do my own hair, so today I'm going to do that. At the moment it is 12:45, and what happens is when I braid my hair, I take about, if I'm braiding someone, it takes 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours depending on how much hair they have on their head. But when I braid myself, maybe 6 to 8 hours. So since it's 12:45, I think by 6 or 7 I most probably will be done. So first I'm going to part my hair from ear to ear and then part the back part. Yeah.
When doing your hair, it can be a bit of a struggle, especially when you're parting the back because you can't really see what's happening. So what I do is I put my phone either on a tripod or whatever I can find. I put it behind me and then I put a mirror in front of me and I adjust the phone camera to the point where I can actually see the back of my head. So I do this because I want my parts to look neat. I want people, when they see me, they say, wow, which salon did you go to? Knowing that I did my hair on my own. So at this point, I was struggling. I was struggling to part my hair because my ring light is the one that usually helps me, because now I'm just using natural light and the phone camera keeps getting darker and the light keeps readjusting. But I'm just trying. We are just trying. Big ups to everybody who does their own hair.
Okay, I'll just close this for now, then go to the back.
I am all done with the first two sections. Now we're moving on to the front. So I'm going to make a middle part and then divide the hair into 2 equal sections and make sure that your middle part is straight. So what you can do to make sure that the part is straight is that you can take the rat tail comb and then put it in between your eyes, so from your nose in between your eyes, and then you just make a line going all the way back. That's gonna help you to make sure that your middle part is straight. This is the hairpiece that we'll be using. It is the 1 million ombre in the color 135. So I'm guessing the top part is the 1 and then the bottom part is 35. So I decided to use this color because I just wanted to try a different color, because I usually go for black because, you know, black is just a classic, but it's important to change. You know, change is good. Try out different colors, see what works for you, what goes with your skin tone. And I usually do this all the time. I would take the braiding hair and then compare it to my, not compare it, but put it against my skin tone to see if it's gonna suit me or not. But even if it's not gonna suit me, I'm just gonna put it on, because the thing is, when you do your hair, people get used to you after a while. So if, for example, I dye my hair blonde and people are like shocked and are like, wow, why did you do that to yourself? And they tell me that no, it doesn't look good on me and stuff like that. Obviously over time they're gonna get used to it, then it's going to like marinate with them. Not marinate, but it's going to, they'll get used to it, you know. So yeah.
So I decided to oil my hair because it was feeling so dry. And this oil makes your hair feel so soft, like soft. I have 4 packets of hairpiece. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough, but we are doing mini knotless braids, so maybe this size will work for all of them. I'm not sure. I'm just hoping for the best that all of them will be enough. So this is the size that I'm going for. Just gonna put them on the chair to prepare myself, and I'm first going to start with the back part, this part, and then from there I'm gonna go with the front, because then, you know, if maybe I need to run errands or just go out, then I can just tie it up in a ponytail and leave. Nobody's gonna know that my hair is not done. We are going for the normal knotless braids. I'm not gonna curl it or anything. We're going for the straight look because I want to like flip it and all that. So yeah.
All right, let's get started. Start with the part that's the most difficult, and I find that the back is more difficult, so that's why I would start with the back and then go over to the front. Always tie up the section that you are not braiding, just to make the whole process much easier, especially when you start braiding, so that you don't take hair from the other section and then bring it to the others and then make the lines all crooked and stuff. First, you will part your hair into a square part and make sure that the part is clean. Then you are going to braid your own hair once, like so. And you are going to take the hairpiece and add it underneath the braid. Then you will braid twice before adding the other part. So I do this method, but I've seen a lot of knotless braid tutorials where the person keeps on adding hair over and over again until they get their desired size. But I prefer doing this because 1, it is much quicker. 2, it is less hair. Okay, I use less hair. And yeah, because we don't have the whole day to sit and braid hair and keep adding and adding. But there are so many methods that you can try, and I would say do what works for you. This is the easiest that I can do, so this is what I'm working with. When doing the back of your hair, your arm is going to get a workout because you are positioning your hand in certain ways so that you can like grip your own hair, grip the hair piece. You want to grip all of that and put it in place because wow. But at the end, I love when you like get towards the end and start braiding the end, because now you are like, oh, finally I can just relax my arms for a while, and then you get back to it again. That's why I said start with the back of your hair first, then when you get to the front it will just flow. As much as there are so many braid styles out there, you have your straight back braids, you have your updo braids, I prefer box braids, or let me say knotless braids, because it lasts longer. Because sometimes I find myself when I do straight back braids, then after like 2 weeks, because I have natural hair, so after 2 weeks then it looks like it's 5 months old or so. So knotless braids is something that I can actually keep for about 2 months. I usually keep it for 2 months and it still looks intact. Not as good, but it does look intact, better than having straight back braids. And as you can see, as I'm braiding along, I did not use gel at all. What I did was I moisturized my hair with a cream moisturizer, and at the beginning you saw that I moisturized my hair with oil as well, but I didn't moisturize my scalp. That is something that I usually do at the end so that it can look shiny and look good and all that. And you know, sometimes I feel like people who use gel to braid their hair, in a way it's like if you don't know how to braid, it helps you deceive people. No, not deceive people, that's a big word. It kind of makes you like a pro braider, if I may put it that way. So I can tell you that you are someone who's a good braider if you don't use gel to braid someone's hair, because what the gel does is it slicks all of the hair back and then it makes your parts look neat. But now, if you are a talented pro braider and you braid someone's hair to the point where the lines look neat and everything looks neat without using gel, then hands down, you know how to braid hair. Yeah, that is just my theory. I don't know about your opinion, but that's just my theory. If you are someone that cannot do hair, braids is definitely the one that you need to start with because it's so simple to do and it's going to help you, not just you if you don't want to braid your own hair, but maybe if you have family members that want to get their hair braided and stuff, then you're going to be their go-to person. And also you can start your own business, your own braiding business. You don't necessarily have to braid your own hair, but you can braid other people's hair while getting profit for it. And that's something that I did. So I learned how to braid from my mom, but doing the knotless braids and other styles like your cornrows and your straight back braids and stuff like that, I learned from YouTube. You see the versatility of YouTube. I mean, YouTube has a lot of information, but some of us don't want to get out there and grab that information. So there's so many things that you can learn on the go just by yourself. You don't need to go to a special school or anything to learn how to do your hair and all that. But I know there's a lot of people, it's like the thing of, if you are interested in doing hair, then you are going to go for it. But if it's something that, nah, you don't bother, then if it's not your interest, then obviously you're not going to be interested in learning. But it's so good to braid your hair. I promise you, the amount of money I saved by doing my own hair is amazing. As much as it is all fun to do your own hair, sometimes it gets tiring. But the good thing about doing your own hair is that if you don't like the style, you can take down your hair, do something else. That's the best part. Because I know how it hurts, like when you go to the salon and they don't do the style that you wanted, and then you feel like you just want to take down your hair immediately. But then at the same time, you're like, what am I going to do with my hair? So it's a good thing. If you know how to braid, that will not be a problem for you anymore. But what I would advise is just learn how to braid your own hair. Like, do this knotless braids on your hair. The rest, if it's cornrows and other stuff, just leave it to the your hairstylist and stuff. But this one, definitely learn how to do it. It is going to help you so much. As I'm parting my hair, I am doing the brick method. So as you can see, each of them are building up on each other. So where I'm doing a line, I make sure that it doesn't align with the cornrows underneath, so that it can make a brick layer. And then as the hair falls to the back, then all of them can cover the space in between, making your braids look fuller. I don't know if you get what I mean, but you'll just see as I'm braiding along how the hair just folds over and it makes your braids look neat. The fastest way to do your braids is to first do your parts, actually the roots, and then leave the ends for later on, because the roots are the ones that actually take more time, because first you have to part it, then you have to divide the hair and then add hair and all that. So do the roots first, and then at the end you're going to do the ends, which is the easiest part. So even if you need to run errands or anything, you can just walk out, run out. As long as the roots are done, then you are good to go.
We are taking a mini break for now. This is how far I am. So I haven't done the ends. I'll do that at the end. But I'm only left with this front part. just a little bit here and then a lot here. But yeah, I'm hungry, so let me go eat, then I'll continue. At the moment it is, wow, 7:40.
And we are back at it again. The way my bum was hurting because I was sitting on the floor doing my hair the whole time. Yeah, just because the mirror was closer to the floor and I just wanted to be comfortable and stuff. But it's better to do your hair while standing, because then when you get tired, then you can sit. And now I'm just so tired of sitting of tired. I'm so tired of sitting, so my bum hurts so bad. But anyways, we need to get this hair done because I was told that I will be going out tomorrow. And yeah, I have to get as far as I can and just leave the ends, as I said, leave the ends for later on. And we are down to the last one. No, it's actually 2. You know that moment when you think it's the last one, then they divide the hair into 2. Yeah, I was so glad that finally I am done, almost but done. And how relieved I was to be done with my hair. Like, I haven't done knotless braids in a while. It's been a minute, because when I think about the amount of time it takes to do this hair, then I will be like, nah, I'd rather do cornrows because they don't take much time. So yeah. I decided to finish up the ends because I'm just like that. When I do my hair, I want to get it done the same day. But then my cousin also helped me to finish up the ends. But let me just tell you honestly, the way I was so tired, I only did like 3, and then I was like, let me just leave it. I'm going to do it the next day because I'm tired, my butt hurts, and yeah, I just want to go to sleep. And eat, especially. No, I did eat already, but I just want to go to sleep. So that's exactly what I did. The next day, I woke up at, I think it was 10 o'clock. Then I started to do the ends. As you can see already, I am done with that side that looks all mushy and yeah, everywhere. I was done with that part, and then my cousin came along at some point and then she helped me to finish out, but she also got tired. But she's been helping me. She's been a good help. Imagine if I would have done it by my own, I would have finished maybe late during the day. So yeah, we did this and we finished at around, okay, I woke up at 10 and then we finished at, I think it was 12. Yeah, then I decided to moisturize my hair with the oil because we want the hair growth in the style. And I am just impressed on how everything turned out without gel and stuff. Then I dipped it into hot water. Just be careful when you do this. Ask someone for help. And left it for just maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Then I took it out and wiped it with a towel. And as I was doing this, my cousin was telling me, it's getting curly, it's getting curly. I'm like, no, I don't want curls. I don't want curls. So she's like, it's curly, it's curly. But then at the end, I saw that it was straight. And lastly, I decided to blow dry it to just get everything dry. Because, yeah, you know how it is. Honestly, this turned out as I imagined it. And I'm loving it and embracing it so much. Oh my goodness. I really love this part. Moisturizing with the moisturizer and then taking the blow dryer. I don't usually blow dry my hair, but this felt so good. But it was not too hot. But finally, this was the end result. Oh my goodness. Look at how neat it looks. I am so impressed. I am so in love. Definitely going to do this style more often. than usual. Thank you so much, beautiful people, for watching this. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in my next one.